talking with Ray Charles. Do you like to go on the road still?
Oh yeah, well, because I love people, you know, and there are people up and down the road.
People always talk about musicians on the road as being a killing life. I mean, it's very rough. That, on the one hand, they say that, and then they say it's a spectacular circus on the road, and all musicians are great swingers, as we know.
Yeah.
And,
Do we?
I don't know. I always hear this. I always hear this.
Yeah.
You yourself, probably, in your younger days.
Well, I figured that in my younger days I had to find out many things, you know. So but I think that when I was coming up through the ranks, I had a very, very tough time, really tough. Now I don't find it too bad because I've been fortunate enough to become my own boss, and so therefore I won't, you know, I control how much I work. So therefore, I won't let myself overdo. I think it's foolish to do that.
Where'd you pick up all the business sense that you obviously have? You have a building out in California, don't you, with your enterprises?
Yes. Well, I tell you, there comes a time in your life when you realize that nothing is a true 100% except death itself, and so you try to understand this, and as much as I love music, and I feel that as long as I've been in it, this is like around my 27th year in the business, I think that the public one day might say, well, Brother Ray, you know, you've been a nice horse, so we're going to put you out to pasture now. And if they do, I can really thank them with all my love, you see, and still be able to exist. And plus the fact I have kids now, and I would want them to come up and not necessarily be like me, but
you wouldn't?
No, oh no. Yeah. No, I want them to be themselves because I think that's very important. I didn't have anybody in my family that played any instrument, you see. And although my kids love music, I doubt if I mean, I don't know for sure, you know, I don't want to say that they won't be musicians because they are exposed to it, but they are exposed to everything. And my situation is I feel that whatever they would like to be, then I will help them be that. I'm not going to tell them, hey, go out and be a musician, nor am I going to tell them, don't be a musician because it's so bad, because there's nothing wrong with pleasing millions of people. I can't find any harm to that, you know. As a matter of fact, music is about the only thing that people don't kill each other over, you know. I mean, this is, you know, this is where, and so it's about the only thing we have left. So it's not so bad after all when we stop and think about it.
What's on your own phonograph at home now, if I were to into your living room? What would you be
well,
listening to?
the chances are, on my phonograph, well, first of all, let me say this. I'm not too much a record man. I really love tapes better. But I would guess that I have one tape that I have different kinds of music. I have a little classical on it. I got a little this and a little of that. For instance, I have a little the music that you would call, you know, for lovers only, that sort of thing, you know.
Really, the old Jackie Gleason albums?
Yeah. Oh yeah, sure. You know, I think at heart I'm a sentimentalist.
What about
actually
Beethoven, Bach, Shakespeare?
I like, well, I don't, Shakespeare, is he in music too? I didn't know that. That's a surprise, I didn't know. But anyway, no, I love, I'm not, Beethoven, he did a couple of things I like the Moonlight Sonata, which I thought was beautiful. But I'm more of a Chopin or Sibelius, you know, they did more easy type or sentimental music, you know. Bach, although from a technical point of view, I think he was greatest in the world for making your hands do different things at different times from each other. Yeah. But it always.
Speaking musically, of course.
Yeah, right. Oh, yes, of course. But, you know, I always thought he was a nervous man because, Yeah, if you
Bach,
listen.
nervous?
Yeah, well, from his writing, you know, his fugues, you know, he had a lot of that, you know. But
Yes, I've always found his fugues a little shaky.
yeah, yeah. No, well, actually, these are the people that I liked. There was Chopin and Sibelius. I thought they were really great.
Good.
And on my turntable, you really would find sentimental stuff. I like the easygoing, as I told you, for lovers only, and the songs that, not the fast songs, but the slow songs that Sinatra sang, the slow songs that Aretha made some years ago. You know, I like that. When I feel really blue, though, I get out me some B.B. King, you know, and get down with it, baby. You know.
You're complimented from our focus station. We'll be right back.